Hi everyone, I'm back with another Storytime with Soul. Before we dive in, I'd like you to take a deep, calming breath and let go of the worries of the day. Find a comfortable space where you can fully unwind. Close your eyes for a moment and let the gentle rhythm of your breath ease any tension in your body. As you prepare to listen to the story, imagine yourself in a tranquil setting, surrounded by nature's soothing sounds, or perhaps by a cozy fireplace where the warmth and flickering flames invite a sense of peace. Allow your mind to settle like a still pond reflecting the serenity of the moment, and prepare to embark on a journey of imagination and relaxation as the story unfolds. Chapter 6. Sir Diggity had prepared a mouth-watering meal for everyone with fresh ingredients he had gathered in the woods. He had outdone himself with the meal. The group savored every bite, feeling energized and ready for the next leg of their journey. They thanked him and set off towards the top of Aura Canyon to meet the air trainer. As they climbed higher, they were greeted by a cacophony of chirping and flapping wings as air cryptomons soared around them. In the distance, they spotted a figure tending to one of the cryptomon. As he turned around, they saw it was Perry, the air trainer. He gave a bird call, and an air cryptomon swooped down and picked him up, carrying him over to the group. "Welcome, trainers. I've been expecting you," Perry greeted them. "Toa sent word that you would be coming and seeking clues to defeat the Dark Cryptomon." Perry continued, "I have a clue for you, but it may be just as confusing as Toa's. The clue is to find the Santa hat, and you will find your answer." They were once again baffled by the cryptic message. Perry, noticing the confusion on their faces, reassured them. "Don't worry, you'll figure it out. And remember, trust in your Cryptomon and the bonds you share with them. They will guide you to victory." With that, Perry bid them farewell and sent them off with a gust of wind. The group continued their journey, determined to unravel the clues and stop the Dark Cryptomon once and for all. Chapter 7. Jimmy and Vito had left the forest in search of clues, while Sir Diggity went to train more people on the Kamon slurping machine. This left Soul and Pinchman to venture deeper into the forest, leading to the mystical and eerie Hamu region. As they were traveling through Hamu, they came across a ghost cryptomon, unlike any they had seen before. The cryptomon had a glowing aura, which caught Soul's attention immediately. Pinchman, the resident cryptomon expert, put on his professor hat and explained to Soul about aura cryptomon, also known as unfreezables. He mentioned that these cryptomon never die and have a primary elemental boost, making their spells stronger by about 10 to 15%. Despite their power, Pinchman noted that ghost cryptomon were considered the most unsightly of all cryptomon. Soul was fascinated by the newfound knowledge and marveled at the glowing aura surrounding the ghost cryptomon. However, they soon realized that the cryptomon was not friendly and had sinister intentions. Soul and Pinchman found themselves in a tough battle, but thanks to Pinchman's expertise, they were able to defeat the ghost cryptomon and continue their journey. As they walked further into the Hamu region, they couldn't help but feel a sense of unease. The creepy atmosphere seemed to be getting stronger, and they knew they had to be careful. Were they getting closer to the mysterious ghost trainer? Chapter 8. Soul and Pinchman ventured deeper into the Hamu region, until they stumbled upon a set of ancient ruins. As they cautiously explored the area, they heard faint whispers beckoning them to follow. The whispers echoed through the dimly lit corridors, creating an eerie atmosphere. Though scared, their curiosity got the better of them, and they decided to trace the source of the mysterious voices. The whispers guided them to a massive arena, a battleground where trainers could challenge each other and their Cryptomon. The arena was shrouded in darkness, adding to the sense of foreboding. Suddenly, a loud voice boomed, "Get them, Wrath!" It was trainer Lazy Axel, seated upon a grand chair towering above them. Wrath, his magnificent gold ghost Cryptomon with flowing hair and a pointy tail, materialized before Soul Impingement. Feeling the urge to further hone his skills, Soul stepped forward to engage in a battle. He summoned his formidable ground Cryptomon Smash, ready to face Wrath head-on. The battle raged on, both trainers and their Cryptomon giving their all. It was an intense clash of strategies and strength, resulting in a tie, leaving both Smash and Wrath exhausted. After the battle, Soul Impingement approached Lazy Axel, sharing their concerns about the dark Cryptomon they had encountered. They hoped that he might possess knowledge on how to defeat them. Lazy Axel, known for his experience in battling formidable opponents, contemplated for a moment before responding. "I do not possess the knowledge to defeat the Dark Cryptomon," Lazy Axel admitted, his voice tinged with a hint of regret. "But there is one trainer who might hold the key. He is an evil trainer known for wearing a Santa hat." Soul Impingement's eyes widened as they finally understood the cryptic clue provided by Toa and Perry. The pieces of the puzzle were coming together. With newfound determination, they thanked Lazy Axel for the information and prepared to embark on their next adventure. Chapter 9. Soul Impingement embarked on their new adventure, setting their sights on Bosco Valley, the domain of the renowned Grass Cryptomon trainer. As they journeyed through the verdant forest, enjoying the rustling leaves and the fragrant breeze, their attention was caught by a small village nestled among the trees. Curiosity piqued, they decided to pay it a visit. Inside the village, they encountered a peculiar gentleman who introduced himself as Duckbreeder. With a twinkle in his eye and an eccentric aura about him, Duckbreeder claimed to be the master tailor and armorer of the entire land of Kogia. He boasted that his craftsmanship was second to none. Amused by his grand claims, Soul Impingement couldn't help but be entertained by Duckbreeder's eccentricities. He regaled them with tales of crafting exquisite armor for legendary Cryptomon, spinning stories of battles won and extraordinary feats achieved thanks to his specialized creations. Whether it was armor made from enchanted feathers or helmets adorned with shimmering duck feathers, Duckbreeder had a solution for every need. Intrigued by the prospect of enhancing their Cryptomon's abilities, Soul Impingement decided to indulge themselves in Duckbreeder's wares. They selected carefully crafted armor pieces that promised to provide additional protection and boosts to their Cryptomon's skills. With their purchases in tow, they bid farewell to the eccentric Duckbreeder, grateful for his unique contribution to their quest. Leaving the village behind, Soul Impingement resumed their journey to find the top grass trainer. Their Cryptomon now sporting fashionable and functional armor. They hoped that this newfound protection would give them an edge in their upcoming encounters, particularly against the enigmatic Dark Cryptomon. Chapter 10. Soul Impingement continued their journey through Bosco Valley, marveling at the lush greenery that surrounded them. As they explored further, they stumbled upon a peculiar sight, a hovering platform with no walls. It resembled an elevator, rising and descending beyond the tallest treetops. Intrigued and hopeful that it would lead them to the grass trainer, they stepped onto the platform, unsure of what lay ahead. The platform began its ascent at a snail's pace, seemingly taking an eternity to reach the top. Soul and Pinchman exchanged glances, wondering if they had made the right decision. Time dragged on, and anticipation built with each passing moment. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, the platform reached its destination. At the pinnacle, they were greeted by two men who introduced themselves as Marco and Jason, the grass trainers of Bosco Valley. Soul and Pinchman eagerly shared their journey and explained their quest to gather clues on defeating the Dark Cryptomon. However, they soon realized that Marco and Jason were quite bored and uninterested in their tale. Marco and Jason proposed a quick battle as their condition for providing any clues. Soul summoned his ice-based Cryptomon, Blizzard, while Pinchman unleashed his trusty ice Cryptomon, Jimmy. Given the major advantage that ice had over grass types, and the added protection of their newly acquired armor, the battle concluded swiftly, with Soul and Pinchman emerging victorious. Impressed by their skills, Marco and Jason chuckled and shared a clue that was both amusing and nonsensical. Enter the Cubiverse and collect the vault. The words puzzled Soul and Pinchman, leaving them wondering about the nature of the next stage in their journey. With the enigmatic clue in hand, Soul and Pinchman thanked the grass trainers for their time and knowledge. As they bid farewell, the duo realized that their path was growing stranger and more mysterious with each encounter. To be continued. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed these chapters of my AI story. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next ones. Later.